Storm Tracker 12 weather with meteorologist Sarah Kress.
All morning checking in with radars, we're seeing that precipitation continuing to become more widespread. Rain along the coast. We're going to see snow throughout our day, especially into the Mount Shasta area as snow levels drop as that cold front moves through. Cold air behind it, dropping even more so as we head into tonight. We'll talk more about that in just a second. Now for today, high temperatures cooler than the past few days. High of 46 for Klamath Falls, 51 for Medford, Grants Pass 48, Brookings 47. Also the chance for a possible thunderstorm to work its way onshore. Also dealing with some windy conditions for the day, especially into the Shasta Valley. We are in a wind advisory through 2 p.m. today into our higher elevations over east side as well. Expect those gusts to be very strong at times. Breezy conditions today as we're heading towards the Ashland area into the southern Rogue Valley and along the coasts. Breezy conditions overnight. We'll still expect to see windy conditions in areas east side. So that is going to bring some concerns with that snow that will likely impact our visibility overnight, even though we are expecting lighter amounts east side. So that wind advisory in place till tomorrow morning, that winter storm warning in place as we're heading to Siskiyou County till 5 a.m. tomorrow. We can expect pretty heavy amounts, especially of areas above 4,000 feet into Siskiyou County. Now checking out on Stormcast, we will see this precipitation become more widespread and pick up in some intensity as we're heading through the morning into the afternoon, continuing through this evening. Now snow levels in the Mount Shasta area will drop a bit lower, closer to about 3,500 feet due to that steadier precipitation, and we're expecting heavy amounts of rainfall over towards the coast as well, possibly expecting closer to around 1.5 to 3 inches at most locally in some areas. Now as we're heading into tonight, we'll see that switch over into some shower activity, and as you can see, a lot more blue is making it onto the screen. A lot of cold air is coming in, and we're expecting those snow levels to drop down a bit as we're heading through tomorrow morning, making it down into our west side valley passes tomorrow morning. And then as we're heading into our Friday, another system does move through. Snow levels starting off a bit lower, but will rise as we're heading throughout our morning. Now tracking out on Stormcast with how much snowfall we are expecting. A lot of that is going to be as we're heading into Siskiyou County, especially into those higher elevations. You can expect a foot to maybe 2 feet in some areas. Mount Shasta area still about 4 to 8 inches through the day. Now into our Cascade passes. Crater Lake looking to see the most, about a foot to 2 feet. East side, like I mentioned earlier, not seeing as much, but with those heavy wind gusts, it will impact visibility, making travel difficult at times. Now with that cold air moving in, snow levels will be dropping as we're heading into tomorrow morning. So into our west side passes, you could see some slick travel tomorrow morning, not seeing too much accumulation, between a trace and about 1 inch in those areas. And then as we're heading into our Friday morning, we could expect to see maybe a slick commute even into our west side valleys, but that will not likely be accumulating. And if you do see any, melting off quickly because snow levels do rise as we're heading throughout our morning, and we'll continue to see more rain impacts. In the next few days, we are still expecting to see travel impacts along our passes, especially above 4,000 feet. Keeping a close eye on that system for our Friday. We will see winds pick up with that as well. But taking a closer look at the next few days, so we're heading into the weekend, Sunday, keeping a close eye on this system here because it is going to bring heavy precipitation and some pretty strong wind gusts. We've just got to work out a few of those details. But let's go ahead and take a look at your next 7 days for the coast. A thunderstorm is possible today and into tomorrow. We expect windy conditions through our weekend. Over into Northern California, that rain and snow is not stopping yet. Tomorrow we'll see more breaks into the sunshine, but snow showers will be lingering. Over into the Klamath Basin, breezy conditions for your Thursday, wind picking up again on Friday, snow likely and continuing through our weekend. Over into the mountains, expect travel impacts through the passes through today into the weekend, even starting into next week. And finally back over into the Rogue Valley. Breezy conditions today, especially as you're heading towards the southern Rogue Valley towards Mount Ashland, and we'll continue to see wet weather as we head into the weekend and maybe some travel impacts again for your Friday morning.